a good day for Joe and I out here in Fontana. Be taking a couple of the hardcore criminals off the street and just making sure that the two of us get to go home at the end of the night.
One we have on the phone is the victim, also the shooter.
Right now we're getting preliminary calls in on the west side of Fontana.
Yeah, it looks like it was a 415 over a gate, and one subject had the gun that went off. There's going to be a 44, 40 Kings around as well.
The initial call is a person accidentally shot himself, but sounds to us like a gun battle has occurred. We're going to try and get there as fast and safe as we can and find out what's going on. Okay, looks like we have units on scene already. Have no idea what's going on. They're calling for bolt cutters, possibly to force entry into the residence to make sure everybody's okay, and we're getting a point here.
3 met, we're 97. No, negative. It's right here, Joe, this whole yard, so be careful.
Still no movement. I'm not seeing any dogs. The back door of the house is open right now.
We have the helicopter watching the back for us, and looks like we're gonna bust a lot.
A bunch of junk in it.
All right, 3 met, we're gonna make entry into the yard. 40 King, if you can direct.
That orange El Camino.
Go slow.
Door to the house, or it might be the front door that's on the side of the house.
Got an open door over here. Watch the blood, Joe.
Okay, we do have blood here. Looks like we do have one victim here. Anybody else in the house?
No.
What happened to you? Who shot you?
I shot myself. It's laying around here somewhere. I don't know where I laid down at. I wasn't thinking. It's laying right around here somewhere. I laid down somewhere.
Where are you shot at?
Right here.
Was anybody else here with you?
Yeah, there was another guy here. He's a friend of mine, was a friend of mine. He claims I owe him money, and I don't. So he came to the gate, and then I went out the gate, and then he climbed over the gate and started throwing at me. So I fought with him all the way back to the house and all, and I had the gun laying in there on the table. And I went in and got the gun, and I come back towards the door, and he threw that thing at me.
What kind of gun was used to shoot you?
44
44
Magnum.
Magnum. Was he at the back door?
I turned around from getting the gun. He was at the back door. And I cocked it, and he threw that, and I flinched, and when I did, the gun went off.
Okay, he didn't shoot you, right?
No, he didn't shoot me.
And you were just gonna have the gun to scare him?
Yeah.
Apparently got into a fight with some old-time friend of his. We don't know why. And during the fight, things got out of hand. Looks like the friend threw some sort of trailer ball at him. And this guy in turn tried to defend himself and pull out a gun. Gun accidentally went off, shot him through the leg. Right now we're going to try and make contact with the second half that's involved in this altercation. Suppose he has some injuries. We're going to try and find out what type of injuries he has, how he sustained them, and get his side of the story.
Let me see your first deputy pull that on. Oh, you've already got it right.
What'd you do? Get hit in the face with a pipe?
I think it was a steel bar.
Okay. Over here down the street, what you guys have, a little argument over something?
$1,000.
Oh, really?
Is he a friend of yours?
He was my business partner.
Okay.
He decided he wasn't going to pay me for it.
Did you see him pull a gun out?
Yes, I did.
What happened?
He pulled it out, pointed at me, and told me I'll kill you.
Okay.
He went to come down like that, and the gun went off, and I took off running.
Okay.
After he fired the gun, you took off running. What'd you do? You just ran out to your car and took off?
Ran out, and I was leaving, and that highway patrol officer was driving down the street, and I flagged him down.
Did you shut the gate after you left?
Yep.
You shut it and locked it?
Locked it.
Why'd you do that?
It's just a natural thing I do every time I leave his house.
No?
No.
What?
How come your son is telling us different that you jumped the fence? You don't want to get your son involved in this.
Maybe I did jump the fence coming over.
Okay, then just be
On this
truthful
side,
with
coming
us.
over, yeah. I guess I did. I don't know,
So
after I was
who
hit.
ended up locking the gate and closing it?
No. No, you know what?
It was never
Hang on.
opened.
Maybe it wasn't even open.
Okay.
Maybe I jumped over that fence.
Okay, that sounds
and
good.
talked to him.
So he never.
Yeah, no, I jumped over that fence.
No problem.
Are you gonna go and get your own medical attention?
Yeah.
Will they say you're gonna need some stitches?
No, they didn't really say. They said I probably should
Might need a
have
little
looked at it.
Hey, what's your first name?
Greg?
Greg. After everything's said and done here, you think this was all worth it, over $1,000?
No, sir, probably not.
Okay, I don't think so either.
But what do you do in a situation like that?
Resolve things differently.
I've tried.
Go to
I've
civil
tried
court,
resolving
man.
him.
That's what the courts are for.
There's no paperwork on none of this stuff. You know,
See, you gotta
there was
work.
no paperwork on our business.
When
I
you-
had to eat that.
When you
There's
get
no
into business
paperwork
with
on
a
this
friend,
motorcycle
sometimes this is
motor.
the outcome.
I know.
One person
I
ends
realize
up
this
not
now.
happy, and then
I realize this now, but
I know what you're saying.
I use it at work.
Razor knife?
Just for work.
Okay.
Box cutter. I shipping and receiving.
Okay.
Okay. Well, make sure you get your medical treatment, all right?
okay.
All right, man. This guy's saying that the guy that was transported pointed the gun at him and told him, "I'm gonna kill you."
And that was before all of the incident with the trailer ball and stuff.
Simultaneously in the
Probably
kitchen area.
simultaneously. So we're going to charge both subjects with assault with a deadly weapon. We're going to turn this report over to the DA's office.